season food truck, and since Keith Lee came and visited,
Keith Keitherson, what's going
her
on?
entire world has been changed.
Well, this is DL Trey. You might remember him as the son from Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck from my Keith Lee video earlier this year. But if you don't, this is Keith Lee. He's one of the largest food reviewers on TikTok and has the reputation of changing lives of restaurant owners all around America. But it can also have the opposite effect, as this food truck by the name of Sweetly Seasoned found out. But Keith Lee had nothing to do with their downfall at all. If anything, he gave them a massive layup, and the owner of the food truck just absolutely dropped the ball and completely fumbled the bag. How? Well, Keith Lee apparently gave the owner $4 grand to give $1 grand to one of the workers there, $1 grand to pay the food of the future customers who showed up, and then the rest to the business to pocket. But apparently the business owner didn't hand out free food like he paid the tab for. She didn't pay the employee the grand, so the employee had to come out to TikTok and tell her story as she felt robbed. This then started a bunch of discourse. The food truck denied all of this happening, so Keith Lee had to then post another video explaining the situation. And the food truck business, they shut down as a result. Now there's apparently some more news now, because as you saw in the intro, DL Trey made a new video where he claims that Keith Lee scammed his mom. I severely doubt that, but let's see what happened.
Keith Keitherson, what's going on? Uncovering the Keith Lee TikTok. I feel like Keith Lee actually didn't do shit though. I ain't gonna lie. That's my prediction.
So y'all know my mom is the owner of Sweetly Seasoned Food Truck, and since Keith Lee came and visited, her entire world has been changed. She gets nonstop harassment, phone calls, day and night, death threats, all that stuff. But this latest stunt resulted in her attempting to take her own life last night.
Whoa.
So long story short, she sends an email to Keith Lee, and she kind of lets him know what happened since his visit. 2 days later, she gets a message saying, you know, this is on behalf of Keith Lee and his family. We want to come out and pay your food truck a visit. You know, we're sorry about what happened last time, and let's, you know, bring all the parties together and come up with another resolution.
I am incredibly doubtful he would ever go back after what happened last time. I'm pretty sure this is the only restaurant that lied about him and dragged him into controversy. But let's see where this goes.
My mom was on board. She's willing to do anything to stop, you know, all of the harassment and stuff. I'm like, okay, great. You know, I'll do whatever you need me to do. Just let me know.
Is their food that bad that they're getting harassed? How bad is your food that you're getting harassed? Or am I missing something?
So she was in contact with, you know, Keith Lee the entire time, planning everything. The only thing that he asked her to pay for was a barber. He was like, if you pay the deposit for the barber, it's only $300. You know, I'll in return pay for food for 3 hours free for everybody in the community.
Well, there's your red flag. There's no way Keith Lee is taking a $300 deposit for some barber to show up.
So she's like, cool. So yesterday was the day of the grand opening, and, you know, she gave away free food for 3 hours, and, you know, we're looking up after, you know, every a couple hours go by, we're like, hey, the barber hasn't shown up, or, you know, we're like, what time did Keith Lee say he was getting here? She was like, well, he said him and his team will get here around 2:45. I'm like, what's 3:45? Like, why is he late? She's like, I don't know. She's trying to contact him. He's like, you know, the plane just landed an hour ago. Everybody, we're all together. We'll be there. So we're still giving out free food and, you know, just waiting. Yo, Keith Lee never showed up.
Is he about to cry?
Never showed up. It was all a scam.
Yeah, your mom
Is he about to cry some more?
had to have emailed some scam impersonator, which is terrible. I feel bad for her. But Keith Lee isn't in the business of ripping people off for $300. This video essentially has 1.8 million views slandering Keith, as nowhere in the description does it say that she was talking to a scammer and not Keith. Prayers for my mom. Sweetly Seasoned X Keith Lee scam. This was cruel and unusual punishment. The internet is evil.
Wait. Don't tell me the verdict of this is one of those, like, he fell for those scammy ass links that said, yo, this is Keith Lee 26. If you join my Telegram, you know, I'm gonna toss you $500. No way this is one of those. No way, bro.
evil, and
No
I'm
way.
convinced it's
No way,
demonic.
no way,
Nowhere
no
does
way,
it say it's a
no way.
scammer. In my last video on him, he kept using the same sad song. I don't know why it seems like he's misleading people on purpose here.
She lost thousands of dollars. She had to pay for the lot where she's at. She lost all the food. She gave away all the money she spent on all the food that has to probably get thrown out. The money she spent finding a different place in Dallas, because mind you, her lease was up. She was in the middle of moving across the country. So she literally
This sad ass music in the back.
changed her whole life just for this. So I get why she was so distraught, but she seemed fine last night when we left. She didn't seem like she was too sad. She seemed more bummed out. Like,
I hate that scammers normally go for the most vulnerable people. Overall, it's just a bad situation because I believe she was scammed, but I don't believe she was scammed by Keith Lee. What an elaborate scheme, though. If you are making fake Keith Lee emails, waiting for restaurants to email you, then figure out a way to scam them. Or at least that's what it sounds like from the information that we have. So let's see these messages.
so on Friday, she sent
let's see
Keith
the
Lee an
messages.
email. On Sunday night, she got this message. It said, "Hello. On behalf of Keith Lee and the family, we would like to offer a new visit to your food truck. This could help rebuild your food truck. We also would like to bring the parties of the last incident together to rectify the issue and hope to change the narrative. We should stick together as Black people." My mom said, "I will do anything." They
Okay.
respond first. Let's say today, I'll actually stay for a few hours, but this needs to be handled with care. We don't want everybody posting videos before I'm there to protect my family. We can start live streaming once the event is started to protect my family. I don't want advanced promotion, meaning I don't want people to know I'm coming. Is that okay? What day works for you? And my mom,
That's sus. That's already sus right there. That's already sus. That's red flag number one. Now I understand if you want to keep it private, that's fine, but harping so much on, hey, don't post about this now. Don't post about this. Don't let people know that I'm coming. Nah, that's sus as hell. That's sus as hell, man. Cause he knows if Keith Lee actually finds out that this scam is being like, Keith Lee will put an end to this shit quick.
want advanced promotion, meaning I don't want people to know I'm coming. Is that okay? What day works for you? And my mom responds, I promise no one will know. And I have a new location downtown Garland. I will have to call tomorrow to see if I can still get the spot. They respond, okay, let's confirm a date and time. Next, I want to bring in a barber and hairstylist, and I will put the bill to give out free food for at least 3 hours. Can you contribute towards paying the barber, and I will pay for the food for 3 hours and the hairstylist? I got a barber and a hairstylist in mind. I just want to know, can you at least contribute towards paying the barber? He's a pretty reasonable guy. He does events for $700.
Yeah, it's a scam. Oh, hey, I'll pay for all this stuff, but can you pay me $700 first? That's not even that far off from one of those like Nigerian prince email scams. You know, those scams where it's like,
What
oh,
the
this
fuck?
Nigerian king, he passed away and I'm the prince and for some reason he put you in the will. Can you send us $500 for the transfer fee so we can send you $1 million? Oh, and give us your bank details as well. Yeah, it's just like that. I hate scammers. And clearly they target elders for a reason, but at least he finally clarified in this TikTok that it wasn't actually Keith Lee. But he still misled 1.8 million people.
She responds, I can pay after the event. Will that be fine? Because I honestly have nothing right now. And he was like, yes, perfectly, that will work. So then my mom says, I should be texting you tomorrow. And thank you so much for the opportunity. I promise I won't let you down.
Man, the real scam here is this dude wasting people's time so he can get on the creator fund and make $1,000 off of a video that made 2 million views. That's the real scam here. I ain't gonna lie.
So I believe in you. Good night. They respond with more details. And then he sends over the barber's information. So the barber wasn't really responding. So she contacted him, let him know, like, you know, like, what you want me to do about this? I'm trying to send him money and he won't respond. So then Keith Lee responds that he got a hold of Justin and that he was cutting the rapper Future's hair. So then she sent them over the payment.
What?
So there's the $300 she sent to the barber. So then she sends over a proof of the event flyer for Keith Lee to confirm him. And he says it looks great. So then the day of the event, yesterday, what's going on? Hey, are you coming? Yeah, I am. Where the people supposed to be doing hair. He said they are with me, plane landed an hour ago. What's ETA? No response. Whole time these messages getting sent, free food was given away. I thought the Barbs and the Beehive was bad. The Keith Leaks, are the worst.
I mean, this
The Keith Leets? Is that the
could all be a very simple or
Yo.
elaborate scam. It
Is that the
depends
name?
a little bit because they're not really telling us all the details here. I'm not sure if they made a bunch of like fake Keith Lee emails, essentially just sat there on them, hoping that some restaurant would email one of them so they could start, you know, scamming, or if they just did some blind reach out with a fake Keith Lee email and unfortunately scam this woman. Because from the message history here, it seems like they reached out first, but here he shows some more.
So yes, we know she wasn't talking to the real Keith Lee now. We know he was in Chicago, all of that stuff. But when she was speaking
Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
to this person, they say his plane was landing and stuff. So
No, wait.
Come on,
he was
bro.
a
That's the email? Work tablet 110788263 at iCloud.com. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. I'm really trying to throw you bail, but this, I can't, bro. I can't, bro.
Chicago, all of that
I
stuff.
can't,
But
bro.
when she was speaking to this person, they say his plane was landing and stuff. So
No,
Stop
wait. She
it.
thought work tablet.
I'm saying, what the fuck?
1178263 at iCloud.com was Keith Lee. This might be worse than the Nigerian Prince scam. How? How do you believe
Nah.
that? She sent work tablet 11078263 at iCloud.com. $300?
To be fair, if it's the grandma communicating with all of this, I honestly get it, because I actually have a family member of mine recently that essentially went through similar shit. Like, she's not technologically savvy. She got a call. Motherfuckers got into her PC. They got her to screen share, and everything just went haywire from there. But. If Brody, who's making the TikTok, saw these emails all along and was able to read them texts all along, excuse is null and void. That's actually on the guy.
we wasn't really any
Yeah.
red flags.
This dude
But
right here?
this email,
If he was reading all these fucking text messages and emails and he didn't see the red flag at all, this all on you. This is actually all on you.
is a red flag.
The email isn't just a red flag. That's a 100% scam guaranteed. And she sent them $300 and then went along with giving out free food for hours just because she was assuming that work tablet 11078263 at iCloud.com, they would pay for it? I'm at a loss for words. This is just, I feel bad for her that she got scammed. I feel bad for her that she believed that.
This is where the messages came from. I didn't see this until now. Mind you, I don't monitor my mom's phone all day. I got my own life, my own business. I don't have time for this. But this, yeah, it does look fake. If anybody can track this, contact them. I don't know. But yeah, that's where all the messages came from. This is the Cash App. The $300 was sent for the deposit. The total was $700 or $750, I believe. But they wanted a deposit of $300. See, for Sweetie Season event deposit to Justin the Great. And of course, she requested a refund, reported it as a scam, and filed a dispute with the bank. The only thing I don't have is the original email that she sent to Keith Lee. But
Cash App sketchy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, in terms of sketchiness platforms, like there's certain apps, chat, where if I hear that app, red flags are raised. Red flags are raised. Number one is Telegram. If you ever send me a Telegram link, what the fuck is going on? WhatsApp, it's up there. WhatsApp, what you mean WhatsApp? Unless you are from truly another country. Because like in Asia, like WhatsApp is huge. I ain't gonna lie. But WhatsApp, the fuck is going on? Cash App, it's up there. Cash App, it's up there. What else, chat? What else is a red flag app? What else is a red flag link, man? Those Netflix emails can be very, very hit or miss. Those Netflix emails, very, very hit or miss. PayPal, but because I use PayPal for everything. PayPal should be fine. PayPal should be fine. All right.
I don't really want to contact her right now. I want to at least give her a day to kind of not talk about this and think about this type of stuff. But when she does get it to me, I will post it so y'all can see the email address it was sent to. But it's the email address that's in his bio on Instagram and TikTok.
I guess we have Justin the Great Scammer. So she had to have sent the email to the wrong person, I'm assuming, then continued talking to Work Tablet. Or Work Tablet just had an amazing timing reaching out to this woman after she reached out to Keith. But I mean, come on, even my 80-year-old grandpa would never send money to anyone on the internet. So I'm surprised this happened to begin with. Unless this was some really scummy way to gain attention and sympathy. But I mean, you can really only speculate about that. Either way, if this is real, it's extremely unfortunate. And also disrespectful that you have this viral video where he didn't clarify in that video with 1.8 million views that they weren't actually talking to Keith Lee. But hey, at least they didn't derail a train for views like this YouTuber did. You can check out that.
Yeah, no, that is fucked that he made it seem like Keith Lee was doing some fuck shit, because that was borderline slander to claim that Keith Lee was scamming when you knew all along that he wasn't. Like,